Hey everybody, welcome one and all. Today is February 1st, 2022. This is episode 87 of Pop Culture Warrior. It's the show where I stay up to date on all the ins and outs of what's happening in pop culture so you don't have to except today, it's not. Tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we present to you, the fine folks at home, we present to you the first ever pop culture roast of CQ. And of course, I am the unfortunate CQ. But with me, as always, is a guy who I'm honestly not sure how he escaped tonight's punishment. But he's with me anyway. You know him, you love him, the man in the bubble, the voice of the unpop cultured. Ladies and gentlemen, it is Mr. Radar. We've got such a great show tonight. We're doing the first ever roast of, I guess, me, of anybody, really. We've never roasted anybody in the show, but I feel like every week this turns into a roast of either
every
me
week I
or
roast
you.
I roast the shit out of you. That's all I do.
The audience roast me, they roast you, you roast me. We all roast each other. I mean, that's kind of how we do.
That's the whole reason I'm here still. I mean,
by the way, can I say thank you for wearing the pop culture shirt? I appreciate that.
I figured tonight was appropriate.
I appreciate that.
That's actually why I was running a little late.
Handsome devil.
I'm a lot of things, but I'm not handsome. I'll keep the devil part in there, but
handsome part. Real quick shout out to everybody in the virtual green room. Hi guys, they can't see you, but I can. I appreciate you for being here and joining us.
You know what? What's really exciting to me, and I'm gonna. We've got this virtual green room going. Hi everybody. Everyone is lining up. They are just here to make fun of you.
Okay,
and I appreciate.
We're gonna do this.
I really appreciate that.
This is unplanned. We're gonna take a quick peek into the virtual green room. So for the next 3 seconds, everyone can see you. Wave hi, people. Hi from home. Okay, and they're gone. Back to me. So
back to me.
Back to what we're all here for. Which is me.
We should all get back to you.
Excellent, guys. You guys are awesome. No, it's going to be a fun show. I'll talk a quick bit about some of the roasters we got coming up. I'll give them time to kind of get it in place. I want to preface this. I really want to preface this because these are all incredibly lovely people who by no means are like mean-spirited. So I really had to pull it out of them. I said, come on, man, go for broke. No holds barred. Don't hold back. No feelings considered. Give it all you got because each and every one of these people are truly wonderful human beings. I love each and every one of them. They're great people. Funny people. Funny people. I asked
like everything you want in a co-host.
everything I wish I had in a co-host. Everything I wish I had in a co-host. And I truly mean that. I asked so many wonderful people to do it. So many of them honestly didn't feel that they could do it justice. Some couldn't do it because of, life, right? When work and in business. I had one person starting a cruise. It was like he said, I'm going on the road. I was like, well, you can dial in. He's like, it's going to be a cruise. I'm like, oh, well, that makes things slightly difficult. So we got, like I said, a bunch of really great people. Listen, I told each and every one of them that they have carte blanche to just,
what's that mean?
They have full reign.
That means seize the carp.
Yes, they want to seize the carp on this one. They have full reign, no rules, no restrictions, nothing holding them back. But obviously, coming up with 2 or 3 minutes of material is it's a large undertaking. It really is. For those that don't understand how comedy works, it's not an easy thing to do. But these are all great people. But first things first. Before we get to the jokey joke. I'm going to switch. I'm going to transition. Radar, you're going to be off camera for a little bit. You want to?
Bye, Radar.
Bye, Radar. There we go. Right. I've created this lovely space. All the people at home can see this. This is my roast chair, and you can see the floor is fire.
The floor is lava.
Yes, Radar. They can still hear you. So by all means,
I know they can.
Comment.
I unmuted my mic on purpose to say the floor is lava.
Right. This is not bad. This is my virtual roasting chair. I will be sitting in it. First one coming to the stage. Oh, I'm excited for this guy. He was a joy to get to know. He's probably the newest person that I know of the bunch. And I was very fortunate to be an instructor. He did a comedy class. He's got tons of more experience, but did the class anyway. And it was a pleasure getting to know him and work with him and see him come up with an amazing 5 minutes of material. I am so excited because he's out there. He's crushing it. He's seeing the world. He's doing his thing. And I'm excited to see what he has to say. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Ben Webb. And there he is, Ben Webb, ladies and gentlemen. Go for it, Ben. Floor is yours, bud.
Well, hello. Yes, thank you so much, CQ. In preparation for this roast, I set aside several hours to learn how to properly pronounce your last name. And I gave up after a few minutes. Okay? You don't deserve more, all right? So Michael Quesadilla is the man of the hour. And honestly, he sickens me. It just sickens me. He thinks he's charming, ladies and gentlemen. He really does. He prefers going by CQ because it's 3 letters away from GQ, like the magazine. Oh, yeah. He thinks like he's a cover model in his head. But he's really a cover model for human thumbs with goatees. Okay, that's about the best he can do. And 3 letters apart, he thinks that this kind of line would really work on women. Hey, I went from GED to MREs so I can give you an STD. Yeah, come on, Mike. Get it together. Are you serious? In response to 9/11, Michael went on a journey that led him to be a comedy teacher, as he mentioned, with the Armed Services Arts Partnership. And as a student of his, I've got to say, thanks, Osama. Thank you so much. He was in a firefight, actually, in Afghanistan, where he was shot 5 times, including taking a finger off his hand, which makes him the only comedian that is 1/20th Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. So that's a very unique distinction, and I think it needs to be represented. Michael is like Josh Blue if you ordered him off Wish. You get what you pay for up there. So, thank God Mike is married. Really, it's a godsend to him because he is terrible at picking up women. To be fair, he's a lot better with missing digits now, so I think he would be all right with it. But as a student, I learned real quick that you need to learn Mike's lingo as a teacher. For example, when he tells you to shoot every set you do with a tripod, he really means handheld. That's his code for handheld. You just have to know that about Mike, and you'll be fine. You just have to decode it a little bit. And I noticed as tonight that Mike is a very obnoxious fan of Marvel. All things Marvel. You can see the figures and all the things coating his wall, and you can see in the background Captain America's shield prominently displayed. Mike, CQ, you are to Captain America what Betty White is to Thor. All right? Just stop it. And, in battling his wounds and PTSD, Michael Cuisinart exemplifies being knocked down and getting back up again. And so if this down-on-your-luck veteran hangs in there long enough, I believe he can be the next to date Pete Davidson. Just got to hang in there, buddy. I believe in you, all right? You can do this. With comedy, I think it's something beautiful that CQ found a calling. He hit the ground running, unlike Miss USA 2019, unfortunately. But he really embraced it. He went into it, and when he first started, he would wear a lot of really wacky T-shirts. kind of distracting a little bit, but really went for the T-shirt angle. I used to think that was weird, but then I remembered he's a military veteran. So he's used to people applauding what he wears, not who he is. So thank you so much. I'm Ben Webb. So happy show anniversary and happy birthday, CQ. Love you, buddy.
All right. Everybody give it up for Ben Webb. Ben Webb. Ben, real quick before I lose you, man. Great stuff, dude. That was awesome. That was awesome. Couple jokes in there. I like it. You're towing the line. I like it. I respect it. Where are you performing comedy out of?
I perform in Omaha, Nebraska.
Omaha, Nebraska. Anywhere? Do you do any social media or anything that people can check you out?
I certainly do. I am on Instagram and Facebook. If you search Ben Webb or Joy on Purpose, that is me. I try not to make myself too hard to find. So Instagram and Facebook, I'm on both. So.
Easy target. That's the way I like it. And lastly, anywhere that people can check you out other than the social media?
Well, I'm here in the area. I'm going to be in a play in a couple of weeks. So I try to do that. I'm pushing into becoming a regular host out at the Funny Bone here. And hopefully very soon I'm putting my heads together with another local comedian to start offering comedy workshops soon. So I'm going to be putting that out there. And so feel free to connect with me and we'll talk and see if we can get you hooked up with it. So.
That's awesome, man. Awesome. Once again, guys, this has been Ben Webb. Thank you so much, Ben. You were awesome. Really appreciate it, buddy. Let's see. Oh my God. Radar, quick check-in. How you doing good? Did you bust a gut? Did you split anything?
I was pretty happy. I was rolling a couple times. I was definitely rolling.
Outstanding. All right. Let me queue up my next roastie. A quick check of my feelings. Yeah, I'm still good. I'm still all here. All right. We haven't hit my breaking point yet. So we're gonna keep this bad boy rolling. So my next roaster is somebody that I got to sit on the class when she was going through, and I was a mentor at that time, and right away instantly became one of my favorites, and to this day still is one of my favorites. So without any further ado, oh God, should be with me. All right, the next person roasting me tonight is the phenomenally funny Maria Bettdorf, everybody. Yay! All right, Maria, the stage is yours.
All right. So I actually went back to your original 5 minutes to help me write my roast. So it's great to be on your show. This podcast is great. CQ really has his finger on the pulse of American pop culture, just not his middle finger. That one is still in Afghanistan. So honestly, it's hard to believe that CQ has been podcasting for 2 years now. I've been waiting for one of my friends to get famous so I can say I knew them when, and I guess I'll just have to keep waiting. Now, when CQ gave me this opportunity to roast him, my first thought was, it's hard to roast someone as nice as CQ. Then I remembered that at one point in his life, of all the military branches he could have chosen, he chose to join the Army. And I'm really glad CQ got into podcasting because I know the Army doesn't give too many transferable skills. I mean, how many jobs need you to dig holes big enough to live in, run at least 5 miles a day, and form search parties for lost second lieutenants? But so I used to do a number of comedy shows with CQ back before COVID. And I always enjoyed these shows, not because of CQ, but because I get to hang out with his service dog, Ojai. Now, Ojai is one of the best dogs I've ever met. He can run errands. He carries things. He's just a great dog. It's actually too bad Ojai can do everything for CQ except host his podcast, because then I could finally say that I knew someone before they were famous. All right. Thank you so much for having me. And go Navy, beat Army.
Sorry. I'm trying not to laugh over people talking. Maria, oh my God, thank you. Thank you. That was awesome. Oh man, so much. I'm just trying to hold it together. Well, do you have any social media that people can check you out? Anything you want to promote while you're here?
I'll go with my Twitter, which is my Twitter handle, which is it's kind of a long Twitter handle. Dostoevsky Lives, DOSTOEVSKYLIVES. So I usually post things on there if I'm doing anything.
That's great Twitter handle. If you're really trying to get found out there, you're gonna wanna keep that going. Awesome. But no, you were absolutely awesome. Thank you so much for doing this. You're a rock star. Everybody, this has been Maria Batdorf. You should check her out. She's hilarious. Check out all these guys have clips on YouTube. You should check them out. They're all really, really funny. So,
all right. Thank you.
Bye, Maria. All right. With that, Radar, you're back with me, buddy.
All right. I got done coughing finally. I was laughing so hard I coughed. That's a good one. That was good.
Oh man, I'm like sweating over here because I obviously I want this to be good. I want everybody put time and effort into this, and I appreciate every single one of them for taking the time to do this. This is not an easy thing, and obviously I want them all to shine as much as they deserve to. We have another roaster coming up. Oh goodness. Feelings check? Yes, I'm still here. I'm still good. Okay. And my roaster, she's looking good. Yeah, you're good. Oh God, I'm having a great time. Are you guys having a great time? I hope everybody's having a great time. This is a lot of fun. We are. Whew. Next comedian. Oh goodness. Oh, this one. See, this one knows me just a slight bit more than the rest of them do. So might have, this one makes me nervous because she might have just a little bit more ammunition to play with. So, here we go. My next roaster is a good friend of mine. It's somebody who, as I said, has known me for quite a few years and has always been one of the funniest people in the room. So when she decided to pick up stand-up comedy, I was not surprised in the least, and I was very, very fortunate to see her perform on stage at the DC Improv. She's someone who's out there hustling, putting on shows, doing a great job, and I want to say did not skip a beat when she got the opportunity to roast me. That makes me a little nervous. Didn't hesitate at all. So everybody else was like, no. She's like, yeah, let's go. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring up to the stage my very good friend. I believe she's going by Domo now. Is it Domo, Duo? Dom, well, go ahead.
This feels racist now. It's really racist. It's only 4 letters. It's Domo.
Is it Dom? First of all, D-O-M-O. I challenge people to be like, well, no, that's obviously Domo. No,
everyone says Domo. I'm gonna have to change my name again.
Domo arigato. I don't know. You're a linguistic. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, Domo, everybody.
Thank you. Oh, first and foremost, happy birthday, CQ. Happy belated birthday. And big congrats on all your success with Pop Culture Warrior, man. Like you said before, and like CQ said, we've been friends, and I've known him for quite some time. He's like a brother to me. If brothers have vaginas, of course. You know what I mean? It's definitely, I don't even know how, he was able to make a baby. Because, I feel like he should be in the Guinness World Book of Records. You know what I mean? 2 vaginas. Tell me the secret, because we're trying to have a baby right now, and it's so hard. Please let me know. But, no, it's been a while since I've actually seen CQ, man. Matter of fact, I haven't seen you since, you were like this big, and now you've grown so massive. You know what I mean? I'm sorry. I was talking to your bald spot. You, CQ, you're doing so great. But I really did want to know, how did you get your hair to migrate to your chin like that so gracefully? You know what I mean? I mean, that's a skill that should definitely go down, in CQ and GQ history. So, I don't know. I guess the most interesting thing I first learned about CQ was that he was a Puerto Rican from New York. Because when I first saw him, the only thing I thought was he's the most visually ambiguous Hispanic I've ever seen in my life. But that's at least until Trump came into office. And then randomly he started wearing the necklaces with the little piece of rice that has the Puerto Rican flag on it. You know what I mean? And I know it sounds racist, I know it does, but surprise guys, I'm from Mexico. The rest of you Americans call it California, but tomato. So I feel like we have that connection as Hispanics together. CQ is the perfect example of God's biggest blessings, you know what I mean? Also always come with just a little bit of humbling. I mean, look at CQ. He has a beautiful family, this awesome pop culture warrior show, but he will go down in history as the worst finger banger in history. And probably also the worst air quoter in history. That's all I have because I love CQ, and this was actually really hard for me to come up with these jokes. So I want to say thank you for this opportunity. Happy birthday again, man. I love you to life, and congrats again.
Oh, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Damo, damn it. Dom, you got to fix that shit. Black. You got to fix that shit.
It's because I'm Mexican. That's what that is.
It's definitely because you're Mexican. Oh, man, that was good. Oh, man. And by the way, you guys can't see it in the green room, but the chats are just filling up with laughter. You guys are being quoted. Everybody loves all your stuff. Kaz says, that was great. And Jenny says, hi, Dom. You did awesome. So you're getting tons of loves, each and every one of you. You guys are awesome. Real quick, shout out the social media. Where can people check you out?
Please follow me on Instagram at Cando. That's CANNDO_ENT. That's Cando Entertainment. I host a comedy and cocktails show, host and produce comedy and cocktail show every second Thursday in DC at Pier Lounge. We'd love to have you guys check me out if you're in the area.
All right. Outstanding. Once again, Dom, God bless you. Love you. Thank you for coming on. And we'll get you on another time. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Dominique Cannon, Domo. God damn it. Fuck, stupid name. Change the name. All right, guys. Radar. I saw you having a goddamn conniption.
Dude, I about had to put my body armor on. You're getting hit so hard back here, man. It was like that, dude. That IBA almost came on. I was afraid. It's getting scared. I'm still. My eyes are watering. I'm still.
Yeah.
You guys are fucking awesome. Thank you so much for doing this to him. I love it. Thank you.
My face hurts. I'm really trying to hold it in, these bursts of laughter, and now my whole up to my eyeballs hurts from me trying not to laugh right into the mic as you guys are performing. Man. Okay. I'm hanging in there. I'm good. We're going to keep this thing rolling. I've got one live person that can connect left, and I think she's ready to take the stage. So let me.
Hold on. I got to.
Yes. Do your stretches. Hold on a little bit. Do your stretches. Do whatever it is you got to do to prepare yourselves. So this lovely lady, this absolutely wonderful, lovely lady who, I hesitate to even call her a lady, honestly, because she is more man than most guys I know. From the moment I met her, I fell in love with her. She is awesome. Awesome. She's the mom I never had, the big sister I never wanted, was a stubborn mentee, and has been an outstanding rock star when it comes to passing on the information and becoming an instructor and growing in her own right. It's been amazing to see. I'm scared. I'm truly truly scared. So without further ado, please welcome to the show, Monica Daly. Monica, the floor is yours, madam.
Floor is mine. I love to say, I love the fact that you said I'm more man than you'll ever be, because I remember the one time that Mike actually was introducing me from the stage, and from the side where the audience couldn't see me, I was doing this, and it didn't go over well. He lost himself. It was great. It's the power of boobs, which is just proof that they win all the time. That you don't have to say anything. They're just fun. Anyway, I'm really grateful that you invited me to roast you. It's not a form of comedy I normally do, but I'm happy to do it for you. I will tell you, and I don't think I've ever mentioned this, but I have never gotten past the impression that you're not a Marine. Like, I seriously think there's a drill sergeant somewhere that is still making people do shit because he hasn't worked out his issues with, like, the dumbassery that you started out with in the Army. Like, I don't know if people know that you're the reason why amphibious assault vehicles have a warning on them on the gas cap that says, do not run on water, do not fill with water. Signed, Private CQ. Like, I just, especially now, when I've got that beard, man, where you are like the S-Smart knockoff of G.I. Joe. Like, now with like extra flock and like a fucked up G.I. Joe grip. Like, I don't even know if this is just dirty now for G.I. Joe, or like you are one of Woody's mom's toys. Like, it's like Andy's mom's like, we're getting this one. Like, I don't understand. I do love, though, that Jenny loves you so much. Man, I love watching you and Jenny together. I love that she is the only woman in the world for you, because we are super grateful. like it's amazing to me that Jenny walked up to you and was like, I see a future with that man. And you guys have had an amazing future. This podcast aside, your life outside this podcast is probably more brilliant than you ever assumed it was going to be. And I know that she's a huge part of that. And I just love that she saw that future with you, because I would love to go back to the past and not meet you for a second time. Like, I just, Maria mentioned Michael's service dog. And I have always thought that Michael named Oh Hi, so it sounds like people treat him like friends. Like, oh, hi. Like, I have friends. Yeah. No, I am grateful that you have the show. I think you've done amazing things. I have listened to a lot of it. I've listened to all the echo. So much echo. Just am I the echo? I'm not the echo. Could I be the echo? Yeah, it's like the third party of every episode. It's just you going, I don't know what's wrong with the sound, man. Like, this is the whole thing we do as a podcast is sound. We don't even stand up or anything. Like, but wah, 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 wah. And I'm grateful you have the show, because I've seen you do comedy. Lots and lots of comedy. So much comedy. So many lights. You never met a light that you liked, Mike, which is my favorite thing about you. I could count time passing in weeks. And you'd be like, I'm sure that's not for me. And many times watching you do comedy, we all thought WTF is where Michael should go. You should definitely go to WTF Radio. That's exactly the right direction for you. It is the place that you need to be. Also, I've met Betty White, and you're no Betty White. So you are never going to have the ovaries of a strong, short little woman. Like, that is, I mean, you might have the vagina. I have not checked, because I know G.I. Joe didn't have anything down there. I don't know what the S-Smart version has, but it could be interchangeable. I'll just call you Peggy. I love you. And talking about the echo, one of the things I do like is that technology has secured the fact that the scariest, most knife-handedness of us all can't seem to get on the show. And I think that's somehow technology protecting you from the sharpest writer I know, getting a good chance and a clear shot at you. But the one thing I think we all want to echo is that you're really awesome. Like you're a great man. You're a good friend. This podcast has been just such the hustle, man. It's been a lot of fun to watch. It's been a lot of fun to listen to. I love that you are just like, no, I'm a podcaster. I'm not really cosplaying my fanboy. I can be good. So what's Thor like? Like it's great. And you are fabulous. And I am so grateful because you've helped me stretch out on some of my comedy, and certainly roasting you has been enjoyable, but definitely a reach because I'd much rather tell you how much I love you. I'd much rather have a boast show than a roast show of Mike, but it was way more fun to write these. So thank you so much, man.
Awesome. My God, everybody. Holy shit. Monica, what the fuck? I
thought you'd like the S-Mart. I'm very proud of the S-Mart.
That was so good. I literally saw Radar fall out of his chair at one point. So that was fantastic. So much. There's so much. I gotta go to the replay and catch all of it because it was just so much. Man. Oh man. Okay. Give me a second. I gotta collect myself. Oh man. At one point I almost started crying from laughter. That was really good. Guys, or Monica, where can people check you out? Because that is, somebody's gonna want to follow you after that.
Sure. I'm starting my new platform on TikTok. It's Laugh Daily Comedy, LAUGHDALY, no I's, no E's, comedy. The next time I'll be performing is back in DC. Currently, I moved to Indianapolis a few years ago, and Indy's opening back up for comedy. So I'll be hitting some mics out here. But I'll be back in DC to do a performance in front of the Army-Navy Club next week.
Oh, outstanding. Yeah. So you guys, you got to go follow this woman. She's awesome. Everything you do for the veteran community and the comedy community. I miss having you around these parts. But I know you're doing some really awesome stuff out there. So congrats to you. Thank you for taking the time to do this. I really appreciate it.
You're awesome.
All right, guys. Let me bring Radar back in here. Radar. Jesus Christ.
Oh my God.
Shit.
Amazing. Love it.
Man. Oh man. I'm struggling to hold my composure here. This has been really, really good. Really. Really good.
It's just a way to cover up your fan, but I love that.
There's so much. My brain is spinning with that was good. That you got me good.
Oh,
you got me.
Everyone
good
did. Everyone got you so good, dude.
Everybody did such a phenomenal job.
I just now caught my breath. I was like, you keep talking for a minute because I can't breathe yet.
Okay. So this is what I'm thinking. Because we're at the top of the hour. This went even a little longer than I thought it would.
This is pee time.
This is my pee time. So we're gonna toss to a short break. I'm gonna try to fix whatever the hell is wrong with our last roaster, and then we got a couple more roasters who couldn't be here live but wanted to send in their clips just to share their thoughts with the audience. And then there are some, even you in the audience, who've been heckling me all night. Some of you even recorded some clips and sent them in. So we're gonna go through that, and then finally, some of the staff of WTF Nation Radio wanted to get their say. So they've got some comments to share as well. So we've got lots more funny coming up. We're going to toss to a short break, and we'll be right back. Let me bring up our next roaster. I'm going to introduce him. This is his name is Joshua Goode. He goes by Olo when he performs. He's a phenomenal guy, great comedian, does a bunch of stuff, and is out there hustling as well. Was in the same class as Ben, and really great guy. So I got to watch him to really grow and learn. So without further ado, I present Olo roasting me.
Hey, it's Olo here. It is damn cold out, so let me make this quick. I have no idea how CQ blew his fingers off. Whole time he was in the Army, he had his thumb way up his ass. He's changed, though. Now he's got his nose up his guest's ass. Oh, your show is so wonderful. Yes, you're the best. You know, when he was in the Army, CQ was always yelling at privates. Now he's a civilian, he still yells at privates. It goes like this. Please stand at attention. And what's with the name CQ? You know, in the literary world, CQ means you've erased your mistakes. And it's corrected. You know what? Let's get CQ's mom Plan B extra strength so she can erase her biggest mistake. All right. Hey, congratulations.
All right. Woo, went hard. Plan B. It's mama's biggest mistake. God damn. All right. Woo. I'm good. Radar, thoughts?
It was good.
I don't know why we're critiquing every perforance all of a sudden. Why did I turn this
first
into a
I'm
critique?
the least funny person of everyone in the green room, everyone you've brought on. I'm the least I'm less funny than most people in the chats. Why am I going to critique it? I laugh.
Yeah.
I think it's funny.
Yeah.
I will say this though. I had to turn the volume on the thing on my system.
Yeah. Yeah. I figured it wouldn't play through to the green room.
No, it would not. So again, if anybody out there knows technology and needs a Tuesday night gig, it doesn't. The pay is crap.
We're looking.
By the way,
we're always looking. We're always looking for a replacement for Radar. Absolutely.
All right then.
Sorry, I didn't mean to step on your line.
No, it's fine. Keep going.
Let's see. Les says, and he is why abortions are still legal. Oh, you guys are coming hard for your boy. CQ is laughing like Tom Cruise was during the roast. Yeah. If you weren't here for that story, I told the story about how Tom Cruise was laughing at his roast, and now I'm starting to get it.
I'm trying to figure out why. Okay, tight.
I'm starting to get why he did it. All right, we got a couple more. Let's see. Yes. Next up is this is a cool dude. This is Dwayne White. He has been doing comedy for quite a while now. Let me real quick about the last guy, because I give everybody a chance to talk about what they got going on. So Joshua, who's the last roaster, is in Augusta, Georgia. He's doing a show called Olo's Laughing Kitty. It's first show is February 26th, and there'll be a show every last Saturday of the month. It is at the Le Chat Noir. It's, I guess, a community theater. So the website is olocomic.com, olocomic.com, if you want to learn more about that guy. Awesome. Good for him. Next guy, Dwayne White. He's the first, remember Radar? Do you remember way back? We used to play comedy at the end of our show.
Yes.
You remember that?
Do that?
Yes. So this is the guy. I showed his clip. It was the first clip I ever showed on our show. So this goes way back. So this is Dwayne White taking his turn at your boy.
Hey, everybody. Thanks for having me, CQ. I just want to say how much I appreciate you having me on here. I gotta admit, I don't do roasts a lot. I just don't do them. I don't feel like I'm good at them because I don't like to talk trash about people. But we're gonna give it a go. For you, I'll change that. Let's see. What do I know about CQ? I don't know a lot about CQ. I don't know a ton. We've only really met a few times. But here's one thing I do know. I know he performed for Jimmy Carter. I think, and honestly, I think everyone that's ever met CQ knows that because he brings it up roughly in the first 30 seconds of every conversation that he has. So we know this. We know he worked for Jimmy Carter. Now, what most people don't know is CQ doesn't perform a lot. In fact, the last time I think he performed live stand-up comedy was when Jimmy Carter was still in office. So just saying. But let's talk about a few other people that are on here real quickly as well. Monica Daly's on here. Give it up for Monica. Yes, I will say Monica made a brave choice in the last few years. Monica decided she's like, I'm going to up my stand-up comedy game. So she moved to a place that's just known 100% for just like jump-starting comedy careers. She now lives in Indianapolis, Indiana. So we'll never hear from her again. Another person that's on the show tonight. Let's talk about Stephanie. Stephanie Klein's here. So one of two things has happened. We either started the show on time, or Stephanie was bitching about it for the last hour. So one of those two things has been going on. But we're not here to talk about other people. Let's talk about CQ. CQ is an interesting individual. We know he performed for Carter. We get it. We know he was shot several times in the war, like not since then, I don't think. But one of the things that I really don't like about CQ is he is a shameless self-promoter. Especially like the hat. I think we all know about the hat. If he's not wearing it right now, the hat that says CQ, which is a weird thing to go by. You just took your first initial and a random one out of the middle and made it used a military acronym of charge of quarters, which means the person who is not sleeping, or well, they probably are, but not sleeping when everyone else is in the Army. But you know what? I cannot stand shameless self-promotion. People who use, their initials just to get to have people recognize who they are. I hate that so much. I think it's childish. I think it doesn't work well. And I just want to say, CQ, that I would never do that personally. I just want to let you know that you should stop. You should stop. Now, and the hat is a bit much. But anyway, if he's not wearing it, it's within arm's reach. I guarantee it. But no, we roast those we love, right? So I just want to say, hey man, super big congrats on season 3 of the episode. I've never actually watched a full episode. I'm going to admit that. I'm sorry to say, but that's because I literally have no freaking idea what the hell you're talking about most of the time, because it's all comic books and Marvel movies, and I don't know if that's the right one that you're into, but I know there's a beef, but I don't know what it is. But no, man, for real, congrats. This is huge. I really appreciate it. Maybe one day you can educate me on all this stuff so I won't feel so stupid when I try to listen to your podcast. But hey, man, keep doing what you're doing. God bless you. And see you one of these days, hopefully live. So have a good one, man.
Oh, my God. Radar. The first guy to go in on me for my hat.
I was waiting for the hat. I was waiting for it.
But I mean,
you need a CQ coffee cup.
First of all, if you think I don't have a pop culture warrior and CQ coffee cup, you don't know me at all, sir. You have no right.
I know I'm wearing your damn shirt, and I ain't drinking Shiner Holiday Cheer out of your coffee cup.
Well, we're gonna have to rectify that. That was Dwayne White, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm surprised you don't have your own brand of beer.
One day, one step at a time, brother. One step at a time.
All right.
So for Dwayne White, you can check out his website, DwayneWhiteComedy.com, or on any of his social medias, it's at ddub.comedy, ddub.comedy.
He might learn a thing or two. No, honestly, if he tuned in, he just wastes 2 hours of his Tuesday. That's the way we look at it. That's the way we look at it around here. Thanks for wasting your time with CQ and Radar.
We might as well call this show Time Suck with CQ and Radar. Because that's what we do here. Nothing of value.
We really don't. I mean, in all fairness, I will say this. We bring no value to the world in what we do. None whatsoever.
How dare you, sir?
We have fun with it.
Have a conversation.
We have fun.
We initiate
meaningless things.
Meaningful conversation between people. What? We bridge the gap, the military civilian divide, and bring pop culture.
We bridge that gap.
We bridge
that gap as I go on my little rants and make fun of people. Okay,
we bring pop culture to the masses. All right, that's what we do here. God damn it, we would not be the twice nominated Best in Entertainment podcast.
You're the one who nominated us.
You know what? That is not the point.
Your self-promotion has gotten you 2 trophies.
That is not the point, sir.
Take my glass off so people can see how intense I really am about it.
Quit pointing your stub. That's what you meant. I know that's what you meant in the chats. I know you people.
Back to the story.
Anyway, our next
your self-promotion has got us many places, and for that I thank you.
You know what? One of these days, Radar. One of these days.
I'm still trying to get Shinerbach to sponsor me.
Not one of these days.
Shinerbach.
Not one of these days.
Sponsor not the show.
Our next performer. All right, our next performer is he's a fellow instructor along with me. He teaches comedy along with me, and going way back. He was even a mentor during when I went through the system. When I went through the system, that sounds so bad.
Well, he must suck at teaching. I see how his pupil came out.
I'm gonna pull one of your pupils out. You don't shut the hell up. Sit down and shut up.
Baby blues. You're gonna pull them puppies out of me, are you?
All right. Our next clip. Actually, it's our last clip. We got more stuff, but our last clip. No, it's not true. We do got more clips. Our last comedian of the night. Our last professional comedian. He didn't want to roast me.
Why not?
But he did want to send along a message where I'm almost positive he took a shot or two because he couldn't help himself. But we have P.T. Bratton.
Hey, what's up? This is P.T. Bratton from Clean Comedy Connection. And CQ, I just want to stop by and wish you congratulations for making it this far, and wish you luck on the start of your new season. I recall when we first met in comedy boot camp, I thought to myself, I said, this dude can really talk. So I'm happy that you found a job that fits your gifting. Because I know even teaching with you sometimes, I'm like, man, can I get a word in edgewise? But so you definitely have the gift of gab. And the podcast is proof of that. The success of the podcast is proof of that. So I wish you continued success as you keep doing what you do. And I'm still waiting for my invite to be on the podcast. I'm just saying. So congratulations again, and God bless.
All right. There you go. Quick words from P.T. Bratton. Oh, my goodness. Oh, man.
I love how Jenny's in on it, too. Yeah, he talks. Tell me about it. Yeah. All right, then.
All right. Everybody's, even my wife's in the chat's getting in on it. All right.
You know what's great when the wife's on it?
Yeah. Sure. The chats, man. You guys are just going to town tonight.
Yeah, I guess sucked until CQ started his OnlyFans.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. If you notice,
wrong.
he's not wrong. We did. There was a turnaround. There was a turning point, and it was right around the time. No. So here's some. We have some comments from the WTF Nation family. Check this out. We got first comment from Mud Puppy. Mud Puppy says, I'd like to point out some things about CQ that are not obvious to most people. I always feel like I'm getting the short end of the deal when I ask him for a high five. Okay. Fair point. But the shocking side is his wife now enjoys foreplay even more so than before he deployed. Okay.
Can't call it 5 play. Just saying.
I mean,
the only thing,
there's some wordplay in there.
5 head if you want. You can say you got a 5 head, but you can't say about 5 play.
Yeah, that's okay. Okay, all right. Well done. All right, moving on. Let's see. This comment came in from Spanky. Spanky was here earlier. Spanky says, for the roast of CQ, every time I look at this is actually true. This is funny because it's true. Every time I look at the technical station business, and I rarely go to the nerd side, my first thought is I see that the good idea fairy has visited us again. Slow down, homie. I'm trying to learn the new tricks from the last week. So Radar's going to get a kick out of that because from the technical side, as you can plainly see by our virtual green room, I'm always fucking changing shit. Okay. Moving on from Spanky. Who else we got? We got the boss man himself. The boss brought up this one. There he goes. CQ is what you get when you order ice from Wish. And ice, for those not understanding, ice is the not ice, the call sign for our beloved chief, our boss, Ice. So apparently I'm some type of knockoff Ice from Wish. All right, everybody got jokes.
You're like the CQ from Wish.
I'm the CQ if you ordered CQ from Wish. All right, let's see. Got a couple more. Oh, here we go. This is from one of the audience members decided to clip a single line, but I thought it was good. So here it is.
I don't think we should be roasting a disabled veteran. I mean, it's not his fault he can't get it up anymore when he has road rage.
There you go. All right. That was good. So that was Leon. Thank you, Leon, for contributing. So here's an interesting one. So this one,
like interesting ones.
If you go all the way back, I think it's like episode 2, episode 3, we had our first ever live caller, random person to call into the show.
Yes.
Well, he recorded a little something for the show.
He did?
So here is from Mike.
Hey, CQ, happy birthday, buddy. And for everyone else out there, I've had the unfortunate pleasure of knowing CQ for quite a few years now. And I could say he's a man of very few talents, and unfortunately he shares them all with us. Before he had this show, he used to do stand-up comedy, participated in a program called ASAP that helps veterans do stand-up comedy. Let's just say it went so well they asked him to be a teacher after he was done. Somehow he managed to get his own radio show with WTF. My theory is they thought he got blown up in Iraq and had brain damage. Figured they'd pair him with a Marine, make him look smart. My other theory is Ice is about as good as talent scouting as CQ is at stand-up comedy. He performed for Jimmy Carter once. A few months later, a global pandemic broke out and everyone had to stay indoors for 2 years. Coincidence? I think not. Happy birthday, buddy. Hope you have a successful show and a happy birthday.
So, minus all the heavy breathing into the mic, that was pretty fucking funny. I wasn't sure if he was going to tell me jokes or try to molest me. I don't know.
And in all fairness, he wasn't wrong. None of that was wrong.
None of that was wrong. None of that was wrong. I do. My favorite line is that they paired me with a Marine to make me seem smarter. I really
like
that was good. That was
a good one.
Really, really good. Well done. Well done. All right, let's see. Whew, I don't know how much more of this I can do, man. This is okay. Couple more. Hang in there. We did get some love from social media as well. So I had posted about this challenge, and then I got this was actually a really, really nice comment. This is from Kathy Kovac 5239 on Instagram. She wrote, "Happiest of birthdays, and thank you for bringing a smile to my face. I truly enjoy you." Look at that. Was that so hard, people? Could you have just not said nice things to me instead of being so mean? Oh, no, that was good.
We're trained to be mean.
I'm still thinking about the last one. Oh God, Mike. And then the winner for like just most on the nose of the night, coming to you from Twitter, from Steven is Angry, sticking to his name. He simply put, "Fuck this guy," and then blowing a kiss. So there you have it. That is the world of this is you just got a snapshot into my life, into Pop Culture Warrior, into the multitude of just everything. Radar, my friend.
Yes.
What
you say, friend? Like I'm going down with this ship. What are you talking about?
I'm like, what a show.
This has been great, dude.
This is surpassed any possible expectation and hope I could have had. I'm very sorry that we missed out on one of our performers who I know was going to bring down the house, and couldn't be more disappointed that we're going to miss that. But somehow, come hell or high water, I'm going to get a clip of that. She's here and she wants her chance to roast CQ. So, ladies and gentlemen of the audience, Miss Stephanie Klein.
So, in honor of all your ex-girlfriends, I'm going to keep this short and painful. So, I am glad to be here. Finally, made it fucking work. Like Army IT, I didn't realize that a thing run by veterans was actually going to be run by the Army IT department. So thank you for finally having me. So congrats on your success. I know it's happy belated birthday. I want to say cheers to the man who defies the commonly held notion that talent matters. Yes. I'm also super happy to be here because I love checking in on my friend with the best face for radio. Yeah. When you invited me to first roast you, I was a little worried about insulting you in front of your audience, but I feel like your mom and your wife will forgive me. Also, you only roast the absolute best, right? So at most, it's going to be a light saute for you. I will say, so this one is for Radar. I was pretty worried about you guys becoming super sensitive with all your fame, not being able to take the insults well, that you're going to turn into delicate flowers, more like Marine infantry. But I figure you guys can stick the landing and take it all. So I wanted to point out, the audience can see all these amazing collectibles behind you, all of this badass stuff you get. I really hope that you never played with it, because once your wife figures out that only Joe Rogan makes money podcasting, you're going to need all of that for the divorce. Yeah, I hope Jenny finds out soon. I want to give a big hand to all of the work that CQ puts into this show. I mean, seriously, it takes so much research and work to find and book these celebrities who need community service hours. I mean, truly. When I came on the show a few years ago, I got an automatic email that said, just print this out for your parole officer if needed. So, yeah. So I've known CQ since our stand-up days. We had a comedy class years ago, and he truly was an inspiration. The organization that taught us the class got their trademark motto from CQ. Laugh if it's funny, and laugh even if it's CQ. Yeah. But he really is an inspiration. Truly. Like, his jokes and stories show us that you can be super dumb and ugly and still get a government job and a hot wife. I say that out of pure jealousy. I am dumb enough that I too got a government job. Not ugly enough for a hot wife. Still waiting for that. Maybe someday when the wrinkles come. But here's the part where I'm supposed to say, in all seriousness, and then say something nice about you. So here goes. CQ, you're doing amazing things, and I think I speak for all 5 people listening tonight when I say that we are so proud of you and so glad that you did not crash and burn, unlike your Patreon page. Yes. So if you're here in the audience and you got booze with you, raise a glass for my final toast so I can get out of your way for Tito Ortiz. To CQ, may you always be more successful and famous than that than I will be. But at least I'll be able to flip 2 people off at the same time.
Thank you. Oh, man. God damn, guys. I am truly humbled. I am honored. I am thoroughly roasted. I'm sweating. I'm sweating right now.
Well, that has nothing to do with the roast.
Damn it, I got to lose some weight.
Say fat people just do that. Sorry about that. It's probably the hat.
I'm out of breath from sitting here for the last hour and 40 minutes.
Well, apparently you need to change your cardio regimen then. I don't tell you. Okay, no, but hear me out on this. Yes. King Smith was going to, before you got Rona, he was going to sneak in and we were going to do one, him and I, on your shit.
So, okay, wow, he even got to you too?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Okay, so quick backstory. I found out about this after the fact that King Smith, one of our friends of the show, wanted to basically break into my house with my wife's approval or whatever, get Radar on the line, shoot like an episode of Pop Culture Warrior, and then use it to, I'm only assuming, mock me and roast me is what
he was even going to steal your hat. He had a script written and everything, dude. And you got Rona and you fucked it up.
Yeah.
You were locked in the house. Like, I can't get him out of the house. I'm like, yeah, dude, he's got Rona. I don't tell you. Like, he's not going to leave.
Yes. Yeah. He told me that literally right before we went live today. He called me. He goes, just so you know, I was gonna hijack your show. I was going to record the whole bit. And he's like, you haven't left your house in like fucking 6 weeks. Like, well, yeah.
I know, dude. I almost bought him a plane ticket and flew him here.
Just do the show.
That's the level I wanted to go with this. But then I was like, that sounds ridiculous. That sounds.
Although, if I one day logged in, started the show like, hey, everybody say hi to Radar, and Smith was sitting in your seat, I would fucking fall out of my chair. I would literally fall out of my chair. So
I should do that. Even if it's like with the wife one day, just have her sitting there like, what?
Yeah.
This is Radar just sitting here like all fucking.
We do a gender swapped episode.
We should do that.
I get my wife
like 2 weeks ago because that would have been funny to start the show or like come back from break and it's my wife and your wife sitting here talking to each other. Oh my God, that'd have been hilarious.
Totally dressed like us. I bet
Les Hilton wants to know how much your C cups cost.
Must be talking to you, Radar. I don't know why you laughing at me.
Whatever. Yeah, probably.
I bet you money your wife can do a phenomenal impersonation of you because I know my wife can do me. That sounds terrible, but she can do a phenomenal.
I will say this: my wife is way funnier than I am. My wife is way funnier than I am.
For those that know, and there's people nodding their head, I think my wife's funnier than I am. I legitimately think my wife is funnier than I am.
Apparently, your dog is funnier than you are as well. I didn't know that till tonight.
He's got no sense of humor. Guys too dry.
I don't, or the dog?
The dog.
I guess you're probably right.
The dog. He's got no dry. All right. Enough of this. We have
Jenny's in. She said, "Let's do it." I love it.
Jenny,
I think we should do it.
Well, we'll make it work. We're gonna do something. We'll do something. Shit, that gave me a great idea. I wonder if my dog would be up to be my co-host. I think he could do. Gotta teach him one more trick.
What? I gotta talk.
Yeah. Anyway, guys, this has been absolutely. Oh man, I really hope everyone out there enjoyed it half as much as I did, because this was ridiculous on all levels, on all counts. Thank you to my very good friends who came on and roasted me. Thank you to all of you guys in the chats for roasting me all night and heckling me like no other. Couldn't do it without you. And Radar, as always, you are the just the New Jersey of this show. You are just the armpit.
Is that good or bad
of this show?
New Jersey good or bad?
It's very bad. You're obviously not from the Northeast, because it's very bad.
I've never even been there.
If this was your first or ever second time watching the show, I'm so sorry.
It goes downhill.
I'm just so sorry. I apologize. We do better than this. I swear to you.
Oh, we do.
We're so much better than this. Marginally, we're so much marginally better than this.
So much. We are moderately better than this.
We are so adequate. I promise you, we are marginally better.
We are the kings of mediocrity.
My God, we should start a tour, the Kings of Mediocrity. Fuck, that sounds like a great idea.
All right, then.
All right, with that, I'm going to wrap this show up. You guys have been awesome. This has been so much fun. Next week, we're back to our regular scheduled programming. We'll talk all the news and highlights of what's going on in the world of pop culture and bringing you amazing guest interviews. We have
Do we have a guest next weekend or next week?
Maybe.
All right,
I'm going to leave it at that. Maybe.
I will pencil in the maybe.
Maybe. But I can say we are starting to lock down some huge guests. Absolutely huge guests. Some of the biggest we've had over the last 2 years. So I'm very, very, very excited to see where we're growing. And I swear to God, this is the year we win the goddamn Best in Entertainment Podcast Award. Come hell or high water, I will win that damn thing. I don't care who I have to bribe. I don't care who I have to bribe or who I have to kill. We're winning that damn award. But
just steal it.
Just steal it.
I mean, they could steal the Declaration of Independence. We should be able to steal the award.
Anywho's, thank you guys, everyone, for tuning into the live show. We'll be back more. We're back with more next week. This has been CQ. He's been Radar. Say goodnight, Radar.
Bye, Radar.
See you guys. Shots.